Oh no. My whole setup is just fucked. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm in the comm booth, so if you've signed up for this match, just go ahead and jump in the waiting room and I'll bring you in. Okay, I've already got someone. Hello, Kingdom Freak.
Good day. 1 second.
All right. But anyway, while you work on that, I'll just go ahead and get everything taken care of here. Got hgg2d at home and assg away, all the way to the top here.
Can't wait to see how the champions will perform this VG League.
Yeah, they, let's see, they've, oh, well, no, I'm sure they have a ball. Yeah, there we go. Extra time, PK's off, everything random. All right. Now, both of these teams have paste bins, so that'll be fun keeping up with that. I'm going to dig into that now and just kind of see. Because on top of everything else, because it's a day one, everybody's sent in their mind gamed shit. So we've got to unmind game everything.
Do your best to be on time.
Oh boy. Well, if you would.
Oh man, those conditions.
For oh yeah, for hgg2d.
This is quite stacked. This is quite stacked in HGG's favor.
Yeah, bench conditions look pretty good for them. All right, well, I'm just gonna go through and get all their stuff set up here. But in the meantime, we can kind of talk about their run and what we expect out of them going forward here. That I think they got a pretty favorable group draw, actually. Not the most difficult
HGG or SG?
hgg2d, definitely. Yeah. I think for ASG, yeah, for ASG, this it's hard to know where they stand because they've got new management, or I guess I should say they have management for the first time. So that's always interesting when you've got someone that's actually making the tactics.
Let's hope it works out. But yeah, the group is pretty well stacked in hgg2d's favor. The only real competition here is probably Idolmaster.
Well, and just generally on this PES and kind of in this era of PES, they've kind of looked like they know what they're doing, and that's based off of more than just VGL 16 as well. Like they also they looked really good in the randomizer. I know that they played very heavily. You know, like they influenced the Arrogate team pretty heavily, and that was good for second place in that. So yeah. I would say that I would expect them to pick up at least 7 points out of this group. Like they shouldn't take a loss. I'd find it very surprising if they did. But you know, that's why we play the game.
I think it'd be within my expectation to have at least one loss. This is fast, you think? So I trust. Yeah.
Here's the question: what match then? Which match do you think is going to be sort of the trap game for them?
I think they'll lose to Idolmaster.
Idolmaster. All right. Yeah, I mean that's Idolmaster is always kind of hard to predict, I think. All right, they want nothing. Idolmaster is hard to predict, and I think there is a change for Idolmaster as well when it comes to how they're being managed. I think they're on a paste bin this time. I'm not sure if the manager or whoever is their caretaker actually made their export or what the deal is with that, but I saw that they sent in a paste bin. So I would assume that there is somebody who either knows what they're doing or doesn't know what they're doing that's at the helm.
The paste bin is fun and all, but how many words? How many lines of text?
I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look for kind of all of these teams. I think my hatred of Pastebin and reading is pretty well documented at this point. I'm not good at it. You should know that if you send in a Pastebin on a day when I'm rigging, there's a pretty good chance you're going to end up rigged somehow.
Fair. But let's not forget.
That didn't stop like half the teams from doing it today, though. That's the other thing I guess we need to talk about is there's only four. I think there's only 4 teams this entire day that have a live manager, and 2 of them are here, and they both put in Pastebins. So, okay. Now we'll just go ahead and go through the full rigging for hgg2d. That way we can move on to
of course.
to assg, because I think hgg2d is going to have the more complicated instructions of the 2 of them. Start every red regardless of AA. All right, I can do that.
Oh.
They must really be big believers in conditions on this PES. I don't think AA is really even going to come into play, though, at least not with respect to this. I guess the question would be, would they want it for the DMF or for the CB? I know that person is watching. If that should be something different, let me know. Start every best condition player for each position registered in Lisa Red. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's going to be a lot of reading to myself today. That's just how it is. I think that's what they want.
Take your time. Reading is hard.
Okay, I think that's good. hgg2d person, if you're out there and I fucked something up, let me know. A free kick taker. They want it on the DMF. Short free kicks for Fumika. Nanaka on left, Nanako even, and then Uo on the right. EK Taker
What
on
is specific
Alice.
to instructions?
They're quite specific. I just want to make sure. All right, how do I clear the players to join the attack? Because they've got ones that are set to join the attack, but it says none. Yeah, I think currently they have Log Legs and I'm gonna Alice and Fumika set to join the attack. Do you just? Yeah, okay. You just unselect them. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Don't mind game your shit to that degree. It's so unnecessary.
No, please do.
It's so.
If your basement is not at least 1,000 words, you have failed.
Well, again, this is hgg2d, which again I've got a history with when it comes to complicated instructions. Motherfucker.
Maybe that's how they win. Being unironically big brained.
All right, now see, assg knows how to do it. assg knows how to do it. Their Pastebin is like
by condition?
It's like 10 lines long.
Oh man.
You know what?
What?
Well, assg, you're about to get your first hard lesson in management, because nowhere on here does it say to sub for best condition. It doesn't say it. Pregame says preset 1. That's all it says.
Oh no.
So, I'm sorry, bruh. Yeah, sorry. That's going to be your first welcome to the VG League. Welcome to live management or Pastebin management or whatever. If you're out there, you can still jump on IRC and tell me to do stuff, but per your Pastebin, I'm just all there is to start you on preset 1. I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt them too badly. They didn't get a fantastic condition roll anyway. Yeah. Like, Demo Pup might be able to help them at the DMF spot, and then maybe they could trade one of these for a green. But that's really it. It's not going to hurt them too bad, but that's something that you want to, that you maybe want to get revised in your paste bin for week 2. Yeah, that stuff is not done automatically. Unless you're a full autopilot.
This is why your paste bin has to be at least 1,000 lines long.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying put one line in there that says sub best conditions. That's all you got to do. It's very simple. All right. Well, I don't see him around, so anytime before kickoff, you can jump in and give me those instructions if you want to. assg person, if you are out there. All right, where are the paddy fields? Oh, somebody just popped up. There we go.
Is he there?
There we go. Yep. You've been saved. Manager love. All right, we're putting in Scoops Ahoy Steve, and then Demo Pup is coming in for Bing Bong Bing Bong. And anything else other than what's on your paste bin here? Because again, pregame preset 1 is the only thing it says. There's not any instructions about. Oh, wait a second. Stock maybe. Yeah, stock is coming out as well. Just noticed that.
No surprises.
Doing a pretty good job so far, unlike me. All right. Well, I'm going to choose the stadium. If there's anything else that needs to be changed that you can think of, AskG Man, you let me know. Water in the paddy fields.
Ah, yes.
Okay. All right. I think that is everything. I'm just going to double check hgg2d again because they are it's not really long, but it is very thorough. Session if okay. We don't have to worry about any of that. Okay. All right. Got the music all loaded up. I am in coach mode. Okay.
Are you?
We are. Yes, I am. I can see the little icons right there. You can't fool me. All right. We are ready to kick off first match of the day, hgg2d versus assg. You don't get it. You don't fucking get it. I spent time and effort on my height abuse with centering targets tactics because I was told it was the strongest and needed nothing else. I spent time researching Zona Mista and... Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got. I gotta learn... I gotta read faster. Rig cam's working well for you, right?
No, but that's a Discord issue on my end. No need to worry.
Oh, okay. Well, Anthem time anyway.
Yeah.
kicking off. We got SG going right to left, and Hentai Games General going left to right. Now, I have a feeling I know what you're going to say. I have a feeling that I know what you're going to say, but who do you think is going to take this one?
hgg2d.
I think
No
that's
doubt about it.
I think that's where the safe money is. This team hasn't lost in nearly a year.
I feel like I'm going to lose money even if I bet on them.
Yeah, this team hasn't lost a match in nearly a year, and by contrast, assg hasn't won in over a year. That they won to start off their VGL campaign in VGL 15, but have struggled a bit since then. They've had a couple losses and a couple draws. Yeah, they had a couple draws in VGL 16. I think that was good for like 36th place, something like that. And one of those matches was against hgg2d. hgg2d beat them 2-1. I think that makes this I think that makes this a good trap game, though. Like we really don't know what to expect out of ASG right now,
especially with the new management.
Right, and who knows? Sometimes you can kind of stumble your way into getting something good going.
Yeah. Hear that, folks? Make sure to put in $1 on SG, and you might make 50.
Yep, could happen. I didn't get to see what the lines were for this match. I would imagine that hgg2d was heavily favored, but I will say I don't know that they've looked the better team early on. That so far it's looked surprisingly even.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
Whoa, out to the left side of the box. He's going to look to cross it in, but goes back to Canella instead. I'm going to Alice quite... Yeah, very wide there.
No. I am with a bit of a delay because I'm watching the stream, by the way.
Not wide. It is going to be a corner. Fumika. Well, there you go. And that's the start of hgg2d's title defense.
Fumika scored the first goal in the VG League.
Corner header as well. Just gonna take a look here and make sure that I don't have any changes that I need to make, and I actually do.
Oh,
yeah.
You do.
Yes, we are gonna go +1 for SG. Yeah, it says first half, if losing by 1, go +1. So they just want to bump up the aggressiveness. Here's whoa!
Oh no!
Whoa makes it worse.
Oh no! I was gonna say whoa.
right. Well, looking not great so far for SG, but one thing to be cognizant of for both teams is that, and this is something that I noticed in the qualifiers, is Pez 19 is definitely a momentum Pez. So there were times during those qualifiers in some matches where a team would rush out to a lead, and there was almost like an audible or almost like you could just see it happening, where Pez was kind of realigning things, and then it seemed like the team that was down, was carrying the momentum. So there's still a little bit of hope there for assg if as long as they can actually stop the bleeding.
Well, they are trying. That's definitely for sure.
All right, demo pop up to Icane. Basement Bubba, no, just gets crowded right there just outside of the box.
They're kind of getting bullied there. And they can't hold on.
Jen rushing up, just going to nobody. And that was another thing that I had put down in my notes, that kind of the keys to winning this game and just the keys to winning in general, I think in Pez 19 is sort of controlling the midfield, but then also, and that's what we saw right there, the long pass accuracy. You need to have those long passes go your way, or try to limit the long passes, or you're just going to turn the ball over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating as a manager to watch as you go for sort of a long to medium pass, and then it gets intercepted. You can see it happening from a mile away, but there's nothing you can do to stop it. Legal rape, the general rushing, heading for the wing, intercepted, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, is you got to control that midfield and get those favorable interceptions, because it sets up mismatch opportunities like this. Can't connect with Uo. Great skill check, we'll take it the other way. Let's see if there are chance for these two. Oh, wow, there's a fuckload of chance.
Yeah, I expect so. At least for hgg2d.
Let's play one for SG. All right, and then one for oh, yeah, we'll get that after halftime.
It's a really short one, just one small screen.
Yeah, well, we've got changes incoming for SG, and I would say that they need it. They need something to kind of boost their offense here. And I don't know, SG kind of looked like the better team at the start of that sequence. It seemed like they were possessing the ball a little bit better, but just not able to turn it into opportunities.
Yeah, hgg2d just made 2 quick goals and called it a day.
All right. And SG wants to go to preset 3. At halftime, if tied or down, preset 3 neutral. And I think hgg2d's instructions only matter if they're actually losing. Take another look here. Halftime, if tied, if losing. Yeah, no, we don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, into the second half. Right. There we go. They are back on neutral. And let's play a chant. Does that actually count as a shot? That was so bad. Are they even going to count that as an off-target shot?
I wouldn't.
I hate those headers. I think headers in PES 19 I think are mostly bad.
Oh, no.
There are teams that can make them work, but I think they're mostly bad. Nanako, the defense closes down on her there, and
right.
nothing
That's
called. Ref says it's clean. Jan rushing to basement Bubba. Legal rape out on the wing. Legal rape. Can't get it to basement Bubba. Basement Bubba spins, shoots right into the defense, but it's cleaned up. Who was that? Was that legal rape?
No,
great skill check.
That was a great skill check, yes.
But I'm telling you, that's the kind of thing that, God damn it. Will you fucking make up your mind if you want to do changes or not? Seriously, though. Like, you've won a VGL at this point. You know how this shit goes. All right. But that's what it can do for you. You get those overloaded box situations, and it can help a lot. Basement Bubba almost slips one past do not refuse a message.
Would that have gone in?
Huh?
I don't think that would have gone in, right?
Well, if she wasn't there, I think it would have. Yeah, it was on that trajectory. Connie to log legs.
Yes.
Nanako. I'm going to Alice. Alice is offside. And again, this is kind of what I'm talking about when it comes to this momentum stuff. Suddenly you pull out to a little bit of a lead. Suddenly your team starts playing a little bit stupid. Yes, and it opens up opportunities.
I can't believe passes red.
Great skill check to Jen rushing.
Oh, that was not a foul?
Apparently not. Yep. Advantage has changed hands and nothing's been called. Play is still going. Legal rape to basement Bubba.
That's 65, I assume?
Yep. We're going to take a look at that as soon as this kind of diffuses. Still okay. Well, okay, they're still on the attack.
Yep.
Great skill check. Okay, now they're done. Okay.
Well, this could rush again, so.
Yeah, let's take a look. assg. It's about non-metals with yellow cards if there are none sub lowest condition. Okay. That is going to be. All right, we're going to keep them in. Man, their midfield is looking pretty dead. So I think it's just going to be the DMF and then the fullbacks. All right, I'm going to see if they want to see about putting new players in. So we'll put in Booner. And then we'll take out looping takes skill. And counter teabagging. And we'll take a look and see what. So it was 65. Sub off the fullbacks and the DMF. So similar thing over here. If player is on red condition, sub them out at 70 instead. All right, that player is not. For fullback, sub in best condition. For fullback, sub in best condition regardless of AA. Sub them at 70. Stupid.
You gotta do it.
Fucking stupid. Dumb. Wait 2 minutes and then sub them in.
Yes, smart.
Autistic fuck. Nanako, I'm going to Alice. Don't make me eat my words, Alice. No, okay, it's cleared out. And we'll be doing their sub, their last sub at 70, which is probably just going to be when this possession ends. Jen rushing. All right, Connie. Okay, they are here in the midfield, so we'll just take a look at it now. Now, we'll take out Don't Be Evil and put in, we'll put in MSGK.
Well, MSG is fine too.
Okay, there we go. Whoa. Log legs.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, all right. And Fumika probably puts the dagger in this one.
Even dabs on him.
Okay, we're still good for another 5 in-game minutes. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have anything that we needed to do for assg here, but it's not until 75. Basement Bubba up. Mezugaki out the back.
That's corner.
ETV in name, by the way. Looking to go short. Go short to basement Bubba, who sends it in, but it's over the bar.
Then it's out.
Yep, we still got... You know what? I'll just go ahead and do it now so that I don't forget. All right. assg just wants to go back to preset 1, and then I will wait until +1. I'll wait for their +1. Okay, there we go. They are on +1 now.
And back on the offensive. And no longer on the offensive.
Nanako. MSGK. Log legs. Right now, hgg2d is perfectly content to just kill the clock. I'm not going to say there's not enough time for assg to make something happen, but it would be very difficult.
It's going to take a miracle at this point. hgg2g's team is just styling here in the midfield and then just advancing. No context.
Yeah. Well, and they just haven't really shown me enough to that I would say, yeah, that this team is capable of coming back. That I think any hopes of a momentum-based comeback kind of go out the window when you give up that, you know, that next goal. Let's play some chance. All right, still a little bit of time because I think at this point, assg is mostly just playing for goal difference reasons. They could see about getting one back. This group could very well come down to who does hgg2d beat down the hardest.
Yeah.
You know, you hate to say that, but it could come down to that.
Yeah, also they have no time left. So it's either 3-1 or 4-1.
Ooh, oh, nope. Punched away, and I believe counter teabagging is just going to get it taken care of and send it out. All right.
Nice try, SG.
Yep, hgg2d, your winner, 3-1 over SG. Yep. Can't really say that was anything other than what I expected.
Yeah,
I had hoped that momentum would swing things for assg and maybe get them a little bit more back in contention, but hgg2d in control as to be expected. That Fumika XD, your man of the match, with a 7-5. Sevens as well for Uo and Loglegs. Over on the other side, great skill check, goal scorer with a 7-0. Match events, 21, Fumika XD from Uo. And at 24, Uo from Loglegs. 54, great skill check, unassisted. 72, Fumika XD from Loglegs. Subs came in at 72, and that was the match. Your attacking areas, ball winning areas. And anything else that you want to say regarding this match?
I am not surprised at all. Good luck to SG in the other two matches. May they advance.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, this could very easily turn into sort of a 9-pointer situation where it's pretty obvious who is going to advance at the top of the group, but then things are still very close and scrappy between second, third, and fourth place, kind of further down in the table. So there's still plenty to play for. It's just assg, you really got drawn pretty unluckily right into a buzzsaw. That's just the kind of team that hgg2d is. Slow, methodical. They take their time, set things up, wait for the good opportunities, and it's hard to beat a team like that.
Yeah, they should have seen it coming given their general.
Yeah, all right. Well, we are ready to finish out the rest of Group A, and that is going to be Idolmaster General versus the return of Space Station 13. So I'm excited about that. I started watching the VGL after Space Station 13 was already dead, so I'm interested to see if they will have a better run of luck this time round than the last time.
Do they have a manager?
Hoping, but I have no idea. I haven't even looked at it yet. It's day one. I didn't have the time to do the kind of digging into these teams that I would have liked, but yeah, we'll see. We'll find out together.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thank you for commentating. We'll see you on the other side with Idolmaster and Space Station 13.
See you next week.